What is up? What is up? What is happening? It's your boy C1 back one more again for the one more again. Little NFL preview for the weekend. Who y'all got? What y'all fake caring about today? You know what I'm saying? Who y'all got going to the Super Bowl? Who versus who? I ain't got to tell you. It's Niners versus anybody. You know what I mean? Bang, bang, Niner game. I know a lot of y'all might be Cowboy fans, and y'all, this y'all year, because y'all been saying that every year for about 30 years. It ain't came true yet. It ain't coming true this year. I got y'all beating the Bucks, but I don't think y'all gonna beat the Eagles after that. Y'all think y'all gonna do that? Nah. So I got the Cowboys over the Bucks for that Monday night. I think the game of the week might end up being that Chargers-Jaguars game. You got two young teams. Most of these players on both these teams ain't never seen no playoff football. So it should be exciting. Chargers are getting a little healthy on defense. You know, Derwin James is healthy. Joey Bosa's back. They still got Khalil Mack. They got Cal Van Noy. They got that linebacker Murray. They should be pretty solid on defense, even though their defense haven't played that well this year. And they haven't stopped the run that well. So I think Travis Etienne should have a good game against them. But what is that boy Trevor Lawrence going to do? Is Christian Kirk going to show up? Evan Ingram going to have his hand full, although he had a really good year after being so mediocre for so many years for the New York Giants. What he going to do now? With Derwin James on him. So I think that's going to might end up being the game of the week. You got the Giants versus the Vikings. That should be a really good game. It was a pretty close game the last time they played. But since then, Daniel Jones have shocked me. He's been playing some pretty good football. And somebody the Niners had a couple years ago, and we just used him as a return guy. Richie James has been playing pretty good wide receiver for them. Not so much as a return man. He's been a pretty good wide receiver for them. What's Saquon Barkley is going to show up? Because, you know, he might give you 140 or he might give you 34 yards. You don't know what you're going to get with him. Because with him, it's always 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, 67 yards. So is he going to get that big one this game? We shall see. But I'm taking the Giants over the Vikings because the Vikings, for whatever reason, they don't play no defense at all. For whatever reason, they haven't been showing up on defense at all. You know what I'm saying? You seen what the Cowboys did to them. They put foots in them. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to subpoena some of the Cowboys in court to lock them up for what they did to the Vikings. What was that, 41-3 or something like that? If that Cowboys team show up, the Buccaneers, and next week the Eagles, they in a whole lot of trouble. If that Cowboys team show up, you know what I'm saying? So I got the Giants over the Vikings in a close one. The Cowboys and Bucks is one of them games I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Talent-wise, and what the Cowboys have showed me this year, I take the Cowboys. Because they have, even though they've been very inconsistent, they got more consistency than the Bucks. The Bucks offense been terrible. Terrible at home, terrible on the road, terrible in Ralph's parking lot, terrible at the zoo parking lot. Don't matter. They just been trash. And I don't know what's going to happen with them, who's going to show up. Is we going to get that Mike Evans that we had a couple weeks ago that showed up and went crazy on Carolina? Or is we going to get the Mike Evans that we've been seeing most of the year not doing nothing? Is it him? Is it Tom Brady? I don't know. Is it a combination of both? That's more likely. So who's going to show up? Who's going to do what? But Mike Evans is good against cover one defense, and that's what the Cowboys pretty much feature. They feature a cover one defense. And, you know what I'm saying, you got Mike Evans who like to go downfield, and you got the underneath for Chris Godwin. But the Buccaneers defense have been hot trash. So is they going to be able to, you know, force Dak into them turnovers? Are they going to be able to stop Zeke and Pollard? Are they going to be able to stop CeeDee Lamb, who been balling this year? They going to be able to stop CeeDee Lamb? I don't know. I don't think they can stop CeeDee Lamb. They got a better shot at stopping that run game than they got a shot at stopping CeeDee Lamb. And T.Y. Hilton, the late addition, have been playing pretty good for the Cowboys. So I think that I take the Cowboys by. I take the Cowboys. I was gonna say 3. I take the Cowboys by 7 in that one. Yeah. You got Buffalo versus Miami. Now, if Tua was playing, I think it'd be a close game. I think they're something like a 13-point favorite. Even without Tua, I'm not taking that 13 points. I'm not taking I wouldn't take the Bills minus 13. And you give me I think I'm leaning toward Buffalo anyway. Well, I'm not leaning. I'm taking Buffalo. But if Tua plays, it'll be a closer game. And I don't think Tua's going to play. But I'm taking Buffalo on that one. I ain't even got to say too much about it. Buffalo is, they playing inspired football because of what happened to Hamlin. And the Dolphins are like Jay-Z said, they had a spark when they started, but now they just garbage. I think it's really the quarterback position and the health of Tua has been the downfall of their team. Now we're gonna get to the varsity game. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing nobody. We playing the Seahawks. But you got, you know what I'm saying, the Bang Bang Niner game. We got the first game. We up early, Saturday. We got that 1 o'clock game. Get your popcorn ready. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put foots in them. Beat them on down. Bosa might get 2 sacks. Armstead might get 1. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get at least 2-3 turnovers. We're going to do our thing. But what I will say about the Seahawks, well, more importantly, Geno Smith. Geno Smith had played his ass off this year. He's done well enough to get a nice paycheck from somebody. It might not be Seattle, but somebody will pay him to come in, you know what I'm saying, to be their bridge quarterback. They might sign him on a front-loaded deal where, most of the money be guaranteed over the first 2 years while they can, he can groom another quarterback to get ready to take over. And he threw for more yards than Russell Wilson ever have. Let that sink in. Well, all we thought Russell Wilson was, Geno has outplayed him better than he ever played as a Seahawk. We got the Ravens and the Bengals. I ain't even got to say on my tap. You know what I'm saying? The Bengals going to win that one. They're going to get that by at least 2 touchdowns. If I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm showing up to the facility with a shirt that says, "Pay me or pay me no attention." He'd be crazy to come out there and risk further injury without having a guaranteed contract. He has nothing. If he go out there and get hurt, then he's damaged goods. He ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So go on and just shut it down, which I believe he already have, and do it that way. What other game we got? We got that one. We got that one. Missing the game. Damn, am I missing? Shit, that's all of them. Who y'all got? Respond in the comments, and I'm out just like that. Yay!